Students, coming to the next topic is algae and the characteristic features of the algae. Right? In that case, we already discussed there is three types of algae are there: chlorophyceae, phaeophyceae, and rhodophyceae. Right? See, chlorophyceae, the color is the green color. Phaeophyceae, the color is the brown color. Sir, why chlorophyceae exhibit green color? There is in pigments are there, chlorophyll A, and the presence of these pigments, the chlorophyceae exhibit the green color, and the phaeophyceae exhibit the brown color. Due to the reason is there is an fucoxanthin. This is one type of xanthophyll, presence of fucoxanthin. Okay, the phaeophyceae exhibit the brown color. And next one is the rhodophyceae. That rhodophyceae, there is an phycoerythrin component is there. That component, presence of that component, red algae exhibit the red color, or rhodophyceae exhibit the red color. Remember, in all these cases, the chlorophyll A pigment is the common one. In all these types of algae, the common pigment is the chlorophyll A, but some other pigments also present. Based on that pigments, the colors of the algae is altered, right? So here algae, the very first one is that chlorophyceae. This one is also called green algae because it exhibits the green color, and the cell wall composition is whatever that inner cell wall means. There is an outer wall is there, inner wall is there. Inner wall is made up of with the cellulose, outer wall is made up of with the pectin, right? And the pigments are here, chlorophyll A and the chlorophyll B pigments are present, and storage food metal is starch. Storage food metal is the starch, right? See, the number of flagellas are here, 2 to 8 flagellas are present. The flagellas are presented the apical position. Apical position means, suppose this is one of that gamete of the spore, right? Here, whatever that upper position is there, exactly at the upper position, a group of flagellas are present. These are the position is called as apical position. The number is 2 to 8 flagellas are present. Right? Habitat here, there is in fresh water is there, brackish water is there, marine water is there. Right? Fresh water, brackish water, and the marine water. Right? These are the types of the. Yeah. See, in all these three types, okay, in which water most abundantly the chlorophyceae is present. Very simple. The answer is the fresh water. Most of the chlorophyceae organisms are abundantly grown in fresh water, right? So what is brackish water? The water is mixed here. Marine and the fresh waters are mixed. That one is called as brackish water. And the last one is the marine water. So here the chlorophyceae organisms, some of the organisms also grown in marine water. And next one is the phaeophyceae. This one is also called brown algae. I already said presence of fucoxanthin. The pigment is here. Fucoxanthin is the pigment. Right? This is one type of xanthophyll. This is one type of xanthophyll. Right? So here presence of the fucoxanthin pigment which exhibit the brown color, and the cell wall composition is here. There is in cellulose is there and the algin is there. Right? In that same manner, inner wall is the cellulose and outer wall is the algin. Right? Chlorophyll A and C and the fucoxanthins are present. Right? And the storage food metal is the laminarin and the mannitol. Laminarin and the mannitol. Right? And within these, within the phaeophyceae, whatever that spores are there or the gametes are there which are having that two flagellas. One is that long flagella, other one is the short flagella, and the flagellas are present at the lateral position. The flagellas are present at the lateral position. So there is two flagellas are present, and the flagellas are unequal, right? And next one is flagellas are present at the lateral side. And remember the shape of these spores. Either there is a pyriform shape is there. Pyriform shape and pear shape. Other one is the pear shape. That one is nothing but both are same, but in some cases, in sometimes, okay, pear shape is given. Maybe sometimes the pyriform shape is given. Then both are same, but we have to choose the answer. That's why I said here. At the brackish water, okay, these organisms are rarely present in the fresh water. These organisms are rarely present in the fresh water and the brackish water. These are grown in brackish water and the marine water also, right? See, marine water and the brackish water, in these two conditions, most abundantly the Phaeophyce is grown, right? And last one is the Rhodophyce. This is nothing but the red algae. Here, why this one is exhibit the red color means there is a phycoerythrin pigment is there, chlorophyll A and D, and the phycoerythrin is there. Presence of the phycoerythrin, which exhibit the red color. Cellulose, okay, pectin, cell wall component, cellulose, pectin, and one more additional component is also present here. Polysulfated esters, right? And the fluoridine starch is present. See, the fluoridine starch is very similar to the starch and glycogen. For suppose this is the very first one. This is the structure of the starch. We know within the starch there is an amylose and amylopectin is present. Right? This is the structure of the starch. And this is the structure of glycogen. This is the structure of the glycogen. This is the structure of the glycogen. So the difference between the starch and the glycogen, here more number of branches are present. Here very less number of branches are present. Here branches are nothing but amylopectin. So the fluoridine starch is the intermediate. For suppose this is the fluoridine starch main branch, and here branches also present, but the branches are intermediate state. Intermediate means here, okay, not like starch and not like glycogen. In starch, less number of branches. In glycogen, more number of branches. But in fluoridine starch, there is an intermediate branches are there. Right? Intermediate branches means here not less number, not more number. Moderate number of branches are present. Right? That is about the fluoridine starch. And here, remember, flagellas are completely absent in the case of the red algae. Within the red algae, completely the flagellas are absent. And the fresh water, very few are grown in fresh water. Right? Means some are grown in the fresh water, which are grown in brackish water. Mostly grown in marine water. Right? That is about that the total characteristic features of the algae. Right? And these are the main characteristic features. So coming to the next one is the Jr.Botany, right? Within that Jr.Botany, the very first one is the habitat of the organisms. See, and these are mostly grown in fresh water. We are already discussed, and all these points are already well known, right? There is a cell wall is there, right? The cell wall, innermost cell wall is made up of with the cellulose, and the outermost part is made up of with the pectin, right? And see, the pigments are chlorophyll A and chlorophyll C, and inside there is a chlorophyll A is there and chlorophyll C is there, right? That is about the pigments. And the storage food material, there is in starch. We know within that the chloroplast center places there is in specialized structures are there which are called as pyrenoids. The pyrenoids, which are outermost layer, okay, made up of with the protein content, the center part involved in the storage of protein, right? These are nothing but pyrenoids, right? The pyrenoids are involved in the storage of food material. That is nothing but starch, right? And see here the shape of the chloroplast. We know the chloro indicates here green color chloroplast is there, and all these organisms are having chloroplast, right? And these chloroplasts are exhibit different types of shapes, and with examples also very important here. The oval shape or the disc shape. Here, oval shape means we know there is an oval shaped structure, or in certain cases disc shaped structure, right? See, especially in higher plants, this kind of chloroplast, the shape of chloroplasts are seen in higher plants. See, some of the books also given length shape. The shape is the length shape, right? And the cup-shaped structure, the chloroplast shape is the cup-shaped structure. In the last class also we discussed there is a chlamydomonas is the organism. Within that chlamydomonas organism, okay, the shape of the chloroplast is a cup shape. This one is the unicellular algae, right? And the spiral shape, whatever that spirogyra is there, but suppose this is one of the spirogyra, and here there is in ribbon shape or spiral shape. Ribbon shape or the spiral shape. Okay, chloroplast is present. That is about the spiral shape chloroplast, right? And griddle shape. See, we know about the ring structures. We know about the ring structures. So suppose this is one of the ring, right? See, some of the organisms, chloroplasts, the shape exhibit the ring shape structure. The ring shape structure is nothing but the griddle shape. The ring shape is nothing but the griddle shape like this. Yeah, the chloroplasts exhibit there is a ring shape structure. Many number is present like this. Many number in a row present like this, right? The example is the Ulothrix. The example is here Ulothrix. And the reticulated shape. See, this is the one of the organism. Within the organism, the chloroplast forms the network-like structure. The chloroplast forms the network-like structure, right? So here, this kind of network-like structure, is nothing but a reticulated shape of chloroplast. Example is the Edogonium. Right? Last one is the star shape. That one is nothing but Zygnema. The chloroplast shape is the star shape. Okay, that is seen in Zygnema algae, right? And see, the chlorella, we know chlorella is one of the important algae because most of the scientists did the research on algae. There is a Kelvin cycle. Kelvin is a scientist. He did the research on the photosynthesis process. Within the photosynthesis, there is a light reaction is there, dark reaction is there, right? Within the dark reaction, that is nothing but C3 cycle. The C3 cycle is also called Kelvin cycle. The C3 cycle first identified within the chlorella, right? This is one of the non-motile unicellular algae, right? And chlorellin is the antibiotic. Right? So here the chlamydomonas is the example. See, for the chlorophyceae, these are the examples: chlamydomonas, valvax, Ulothrix, Chara, and spirogyra. Right? These are the examples for the chlorophyceae. Right? Next one we'll discuss about the reproduction process within the chlorophyceae. See, coming to the next one is the reproduction. We know within algae, three types of reproductions are there. Fragmentation process is there. A sexual reproduction is also there. And the last one is the sexual reproduction is there. See, here the fragmentation is nothing but one type of a sexual reproduction, but separately we are mentioning because in certain cases the bits are given. In chlorophyceae, some of the algae are the following organisms are involved in the fragmentation process. Then we have to choose the answer. That's why I mentioned here separately, right? So here the reproduction process, we do the reproduction process, fragmentation. In the last class also we discussed whatever that the filamentous algae are there, the filamentous algae which are involved in the fragmentation process. So the filamentous body breaking down, and each fragment have the capacity to produce the complete organism. Examples are here: spirogyra and the Ulothrix. And next one is the asexual reproduction. Here there is a juice spores are produced. Juice spores are nothing but motile spores. See, this is one of that sporangium, especially involved in the production of juice spores, which are having the flagella. The juice spores are having the flagella. The organism is the chlamydomonas. Here the organism is the chlamydomonas, right? So here there is an asexual reproduction, juice spores. Okay, these are nothing but the example is the chlamydomonas, right? And coming to the sexual reproduction process, here these are discussed in fungi, and these are also discussed in the last class also. Isogamous, equal size, maybe both are motile or non-motile, and anisogamous, One is the large one, other one is the small one. Maybe both are motile or non-motile. Oogametes. See here, there is a female is the large one, and the female is the static, means not moving from, not moving. Okay, and the male may be the moving or maybe the non-movable. If the flagellas are there, it's moved. If the flagellas are absent, non-motile. Right? So this is the one of that Kara is the best example. This is the Kara is the best example. Right? See, within this case, the reproduction, especially the sexual reproduction process, upper side and the lower side, which are arranged side by side, the sex organs are arranged side by side here. Upper side there is an oogonium is present, and the lower side antheridium is present. Remember here oogonium is also called nucleus, and antheridium, this one is called as globule. See, oogonium, that is the female reproductive organ, right? And antheridium, this is the male reproductive organ, right? So here male gametes are produced, here female gametes are produced. Between these two, fertilization takes place and zygote production takes place, right? So that is about the sexual reproduction of the Pleurophyceae, right? In the next class we will discuss about Phaeophyceae and Rhodophyceae. So Phaeophyceae and Rhodophyceae is completed. Up to Rhodophyceae, means complete algae part. We have the exam for this weekend.